All right, SAT problem of the day here. College Board question. May want to pause first. This is supposed to be one of the harder ones. Number 26 out of 27. Okay. So let's see what it says. An XY plane of parabola has a vertex of 9, -14. All right. So it seems like it'd be a good idea to graph this. 9, -14 is going to be down here somewhere. And we're told that, let's see, intersects the x-axis at 2 points. Now that might be significant. If it intersects the x-axis, that means it's not going this way, right? It's got to be going up. So I'm going to cross. I don't know exactly where it crosses. I haven't thought that far into it, but I do know that it goes up. All right, so we're going to have those two intersection points. All right, you're in this standard form right here. A, B, and C are constants. Which of the following could be the value of A plus B plus C? Okay. So what do we know here? Think about all the things you know. A couple things we know is that C is the y-intercept. That's the y-intercept. Okay. Now we don't necessarily know where it is. Just from this picture right here is just an approximation. But C is the y-intercept. We also know to find the vertex is x equals -b over 2a. Okay, that's the x coordinate of the vertex. So 9 then is equal to -b over 2a. And that does give us a relationship between a and b. If I multiply both sides by, say, 2a, I've got 18a is equal to -b. So I have that relationship. And with this, I'll change colors. With this a plus b plus c, I can now call it, so let's see, this will be -18. Go back to blue here. -18a is equal to +b. So I'll just write it like that. All right, so instead of a plus b plus c, I'm now going to say a minus 18a plus c. Okay, we want to know what is the possible value of that. Okay, I do know that a is positive. So why do we know that a is positive? Well, it's because it opens upward. It's concave up, if you know that terminology. It's a smile. So that makes a positive number. So, of course, I can say -17a plus c here if I wanted to. Now, we don't know the value of c. We do know that -14 is what you would get if you were to plug 9 back into x on each of these situations. So let's think about that. So I'm going to come over here. Y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. A little bit too high on the screen here. Plus c. Okay. So I get a -14 if I plug 9 into each of those positions. So this would be 81. This would be, let's see, so x is 9, right? So 9b, it's not 0.9, plus c. Okay, so we can get it from here. So -14 is 81a. Now down here we've got this relationship that b is -18a. So let's go ahead and put that in right here. -18a plus c. Okay, so now I can say that -14, let's see, equals 81a. 9 times, I believe this is -162. Okay, so c would be, let's see, -14 would be the same thing as -81a plus c. So now I know that c is 81a minus 14. Oh, goodness. All right, so now I can go back into the original equation right here. So I've got -17a plus c. What is that? Well, c would be 81a minus 14. So let's work this out. 81 minus 17 is 64. So 64a minus 14 is the value of what we're looking for, this a plus b plus c. And we know that a is a positive number of some sort. The only question is, we don't know exactly what that positive number is. We just know that it's positive. So if A were negative, we would get values that are more negative than negative 14, won't we? Well, right, because if A was negative 1, for example, it would be more negative than that. But since A is positive, we have a positive influence here that is going to make the number larger than negative 14. So the correct answer is negative 12. And I have no idea if I did that the best way. This is me thinking through that, and I burned a lot of time. So there's probably a more efficient way. But anyway, it's D.